This lake never touched the villages below it. But it still killed them. No fire, no flood, no shattered windows. Just a valley that suddenly went silent. The clue was hidden in the landscape. The danger stayed low. On August 21st, 1986, Lake Nyos became a crime scene. The strange part is that the lake looked completely peaceful. The real danger was not on the surface. It was waiting far below it. Volcanic carbon dioxide had been leaking upward for years. Under pressure, the gas did not look like gas. It dissolved into the water. For years, the lake stayed stacked in quiet layers. Imagine a shaken soda bottle that nobody ever opens. Then something disturbed the deep water. Scientists still debate exactly what. Falling pressure made the lake fizz itself upward. Upward. This is a limnic eruption. The lake releases a giant burst of gas. Not lava, not smoke, a pressure release on a terrifying scale. Then the cloud did something terrifying. It went downhill. Carbon dioxide is heavier than air, so the valleys became traps. The gas had no color, no warning smell, and almost nowhere to run. By morning, ordinary homes were still standing, but the valley had changed forever. Investigators found one pattern. That solved the first part of the mystery. Higher ground was often spared. Lower ground suffered the worst. No blast damage meant the weapon was not an explosion in the usual sense. The valley worked like a bowl. The invisible cloud collected inside it. The lake was not poisoned by something added to it. It was storing the danger. The answer was not a monster. It was physics, hidden in plain sight. Lower pressure lets dissolved carbon dioxide escape as bubbles. Each rising bubble lifted more gas-rich water. That created even more bubbles. That is why the lake behaved like a bottle of soda the size of a mountain. Once the chain reaction began, there was no quiet way to stop it. The disaster was invisible at the village level, but enormous at the lake. And the most dangerous part was now moving away from the lake. It looked like a flood, but it left no water behind. The gas hugged the ground and slipped through every low opening. A few meters of height could change everything. Nature did not need to break anything to make this disaster deadly. The cloud displaced breathable air, where people and animals were sleeping. The silence made the aftermath harder to understand. Nyos was not the first warning. Another lake had erupted 2 years earlier. Lake Nyos had already shown that a quiet crater lake could release lethal gas. Together, the two disasters revealed a new kind of natural hazard, a shared threat. Scientists needed to measure what human eyes could never see. Deep below the surface, the water was loaded with carbon dioxide. The next question was worse. Could the lake do this again? The answer was not to drain the lake. It was to let it breathe safely. It was to let it breathe safely. The pipe turns a catastrophic release into a controlled fountain of gas. It is not magic. It is careful engineering against a hidden threat. The lake still has to be watched, measured, and respected. Safety here is not one invention. It is constant monitoring. Constant monitoring prevents disaster. The goal is simple. Release danger slowly before it can build again. Lake Nyos is frightening because it teaches a simple lesson. We notice danger when it is loud, bright. This danger was none of those. Sometimes, the most dangerous thing in a story has no visible shape at all. The lake was not alive. It was obeying physics. That answer is more unsettling than a monster because it can be measured. A mystery becomes safer when someone follows the clues all the way down. Now we can read the lake differently. Every valley is part of the evidence. A peaceful surface, a hidden reservoir, and one escape route for the gas. The lake did not flood the villages below it. It stole the air and left us with nothing. The biggest mystery may be hiding where nobody thinks to look. This is Sketchlock Mysteries. Stay curious. Stay curious.